I officially understand the tapering crazies. The finish line, they're setting everything up.
Good morning. We are officially 10 days out from the New York City Marathon. I cannot believe it. We are officially here. If you've been following the journey, thanks for following along the ride. And now we are at the absolute finish line here. So I'm going to be doing a multiple part series so you can follow the last 10 days leading up to the marathon. So today we are doing my final strength session, and then I'm doing some recovery later. So we're gonna do some acupuncture, sauna, things like that. I'm getting like my final workouts in here. Saturday's my final long run. It's gonna be way shorter than they've been because mileage is already going down. We are in the taper, the first week of taper. So this weekend will be 13 miles, but I wanna make sure that as I'm getting in my final days of work, I'm also getting in equal amounts of recovery and stretching because I'm definitely feeling really depleted. Getting my period any day now. My PMS has been kicking my ass. Although I'm grateful that that means by the time race day comes, it'll be done and we will be peak energy. The taper crazies with PMS crazies, not a good combo. So we're gonna go get our strength in and a bunch of recovery today. While I'm quickly caffeinating, I did just want to show you. Got a bunch of stuff from Amazon that is for race day, so I just want to show you. We got, Ethan and I, these bib snaps. So if you don't want to poke holes in your nice running gear, these bib snaps are a way to, I'll show you when we actually set up our shirts and probably the race day vlog, but you basically put one on either end of the shirt and it snaps your bib in place without puncturing a hole in it. Apparently they work super well. Salt stick shoes. These, hopefully I don't need them on race day. I am going to bring them as backup. These are really great to bring as backup if you need extra electrolytes, if you're feeling sluggish and you don't know why, because they're these tiny chews. They're kind of like Tums, but they're even smaller than that. And they're great to just throw in your pocket, throw in your water bottle. Like, you don't need extra space for these. They're little tiny chews. So we have these because the Huma gels that we take, there's Huma gels and then there's Huma Plus gels. The Huma Plus gels have extra electrolytes, coconut water, all of that. The Huma gels are straight up just like fruit, like sugar and carbs. So if you're taking the Huma gels, we always supplement extra electrolytes with 2 of these. My run coach taught me this. On race day, I'm just gonna be doing all Huma Pluses, so I don't have to worry about taking chews and the Humas and all of it. I'm just gonna do all Huma Pluses, but I am gonna bring 2 of these just because if I'm feeling sluggish or like I need extra electrolytes, like it's good to have these on hand. So lastly, we got more Huma Pluses. We got all Huma Pluses because we both want to only take Huma Plus gels during race day. We'll probably take like 5. Yeah, I'll probably have to take 5. So I'd rather not have to take 5 gels and then 10 chews throughout the whole race, you know? I'd rather just chow these down. Taking a half a noon tablet with some beta-alanine. Oh, got it everywhere. With some beta-alanine, and we're gonna go get our strength in. I have like no energy, but I need to at least get, I don't think this is gonna be a full out session, but 10 days out, your strength session shouldn't be super intense anyway, so I'm gonna keep it fairly light. I'll just be proud of myself if I get it in at all, because the amount of convincing I've had to do to myself to get myself there, instead of just being like, fuck it, let's not do strength, just gotta do it. It's more for like injury prevention. I need to do calf raises and things like that.
I keep going back and forth between being like, all right, this is not gonna be the best session, and then being like, wait, don't give in to that. Like, let's just see what happens. Change your mindset. I can't. It's such a mental battle right now. Okay, it's time to work. I just had therapy. My PMS anxiety has been off the charts, like not okay. And it's been since Saturday and it's Thursday, so I'm just trying to cope with that. Thank God we have acupuncture. I really need it. I think the stress on your body from these long runs can really contribute to some heightened hormonal reactions. PMS drops. All right, gotta get some work done. I got what I needed to get done. I just have to do a little bit of Photoshop work later, like just to make a thumbnail for a client, but that's easy stuff I can do on the couch later. I got what I needed to get done. I'll do that later, and now I'm gonna go do some recovery. I'm so excited. I'm going to the well. I'm gonna do acupuncture. Originally, it was gonna be just for marathon recovery purposes, but I'm definitely gonna tell her that my PMS has been off the charts, so like try to target both if you can. And then they just have a beautiful facilities of saunas and steam rooms and all that, so I'm gonna go pack a bag and head over there. I live for shit like this. Like, this is my heaven. Wow. Give me all the red light. I think I'm gonna play some meditation music on my phone. That is the strongest red light I've ever felt in a sauna in the best way. Good morning! We are officially 9 days away from the marathon. Holy shit. I feel like crap because what I will say is, if you've never done acupuncture, I've done it maybe 5 or 6 times, but only from one place. And then last night at the well was my first time ever doing it there. And I loved it at this other place that I've gone to, but this was the first time that I went in with a very specific, like when I've done acupuncture in the past, I feel like I didn't have like a really specific problem area that I needed them to focus on, if that makes sense. And this time around, I was like, bitch, my hormonal anxiety, like we have to fix this. I think I spoke about this yesterday, but basically for me, every time leading up to my period, especially this time, sometimes up to a full week, I'm experiencing hormonal anxiety. The reason I know that it's hormonal anxiety and not just regular anxiety is because we all experience high stress and daily anxiety, sure, but my hormonal anxiety is like palpable. I feel it right here. I get very irritable, very overstimulated. The other night I was like really trying to breathe slow, calm down while I was washing up, and then Ethan put the TV on and like immediately I was just like jolted. Like it's I like will meditate before bed. I literally get forced to do these things to calm down because it's like ever present and I get really irritable. So anyway, as I was like getting the acupuncture, it literally felt like they were pouring warm honey over the anxiety, like coating it down, and it was just melting away. I've never experienced that in my life where it was like, oh, this is not a placebo today. Like I've left acupuncture and I feel so relaxed, almost like leaving a meditation. But when you go in with hormonal anxiety and you can physically feel a shift, it was truly insane. So thank God I did that, but I was a little sore in certain areas at night because she knew I was marathon training, so she, targeted my glutes in certain areas there as well, and like in my legs, and I felt a little sore at night, which is normal. But yeah, so I just feel between my period coming any second now and the end of training, I'm just a little groggy. But today are going to do just 2 miles running, and maybe I'll do 3 because I think I skipped one. They tell you not to do that in tapering. Like just stick to, you can't underdo it, you can overdo it. So I'm gonna do 2 miles, and then I'm getting a lash lift and my eyebrows done because, like, I'll say it, I want to look cute in my marathon pictures. I'm not really gonna be wearing makeup other than like tinted moisturizer. So you like can't see my eyelashes in my day-to-day, and I've just been feeling, when you're in a training cycle, you tend to feel a little ugly sometimes, or I do. That's why I ended up straightening my hair yesterday, because sometimes you just, you're sweating or showering, you're not really putting yourself together. So I'm getting a lash lift today, and I need my eyebrows done, and that's my little Friday treat. I also need to go to Bandit. I need to swap out, it takes forever to get something shipped from there, but they have the best running clothes ever for racing because there's a million pockets to hold all of your gels and all of the things that you need. But I ordered the wrong size and it took forever to come here. So there is a store near me, sorry I'm rambling this morning, promise I'm almost done.
There is a store close to me, so I'm gonna bring in the stuff and see if I can exchange it there. They never have anything in stock on the website, so I'm very curious what the store is like. So I'll take you with me to Bandit. They have the best stuff ever. It's expensive, but so worth it for racing or hiking, like wherever you kind of need a lot of pockets and comfortable running wear or hiking wear. So we're gonna do that and obviously get client work done throughout the day. But luckily I got so much client work done this week that I can kind of do more errands today. And I might prefer to just do some client work over the weekend. I have nothing due today. Everything's like due Monday, Tuesday. So I might just do some over the weekend because I just have a lot of errands to run and I need a minute.
He eats probably like 3 early today. Right now,
I got stretched last week, like professionally stretched, which is my favorite thing ever. I just lie there. And acupuncture, and both of them had mentioned that my IT band's really tight and to foam roll it, massage gun it, all the things. So I'm trying to get better at that.
What's in my bag?
There's no way that with all of my gels and everything I have to hold on race day that I'm gonna bring this, but I brought my camera out just to kind of test it out, how it feels running with it. Probably won't be great, but I figured it's only 2 miles, so let's chat. Waiting to cross. Getting so nostalgic during these last few runs. I like can't believe that it's next weekend. I'm wearing Ethan's marathon shirt just because it was appropriate for the weather. Hi, Chad! Good, how are you?
Doing well?
Yeah.
You should keep going. I'm so excited.
I'm trying. I would say the main key learning from training for a marathon is we can do hard things. I think it's really important to finish every long run, even when you don't want to, even when you have to stop and get water or walk. It just teaches you so much about yourself. And I can't believe we're at the end. I officially understand the tapering crazies. I was like, I don't understand why it's so hard. You finally get to chill. But I get it. You feel weak and fatigued from the rest of training. It all compounds, especially me, getting my period too. So you just feel weak and fatigued on really short runs. And it makes you think that like you should be increasing your fitness and keep training. But really, it's all mental and your fitness is not going to increase in these 2 weeks. You just got to like keep the body warm, but don't push it. We want fresh legs next week, but there's something about taking it down for 2 weeks that just feels wrong. I'm loving running without headphones right now. I'm just feeling really meditative and reflective. And it's a beautiful fall day. Oh, I'm not feeling well. Has anyone else experienced soreness from acupuncture? Can you comment below? Because in one of my knees, I'm really sore. Like I'm about to take Advil and I'm a little headachy. I think I'm dehydrated. Also, I keep forgetting my period's like about to drop. So it's just a lot. I need this all to go away because I'm so excited. But there's so much physically unwell with me that I'm like, I need the fact that I'm supposed to do a half marathon tomorrow feels wrong. So I might reevaluate that and do just 10. We'll see. I'm gonna ask my run coach because if she says I should do 13, that's what I'm gonna do. I do not want to leave this training cycle feeling like I half-assed anything. All right, I'm gonna take some Advil, hydrate for the next, like, all day. You know what, maybe I should have electrolytes. I'm gonna have some electrolytes, eat some food, and we're gonna go get my lash lift and eyebrows done. Hopefully that makes me feel a little better. And then I need to like ice and rest while I work. Needs to happen because if I'm gonna try anything for race day, I need to try it on my long run tomorrow. So if I get new shorts or new anything, like it has to be today. All right, I'm gonna eat something so I can have some Advil. My eyelashes look amazing, but I just walked out because I'll explain when I get home, but don't show up to work if you're sick is all I'll say. I literally just panicked that I was gonna get sick from the other person who worked there. It was literally a shoebox, the place. I'll tell you when I get home, but I literally just walked out and said I'll do my eyebrows another time. I don't know if you can tell from this angle, but the eyelashes look great, but I'm really frustrated because the only reason I went there was because one, they had amazing reviews, but also because they had the best deal I ever saw for an eyelash lift, eyelash tint, eyebrow shaping, eyebrow waxing, and eyebrow tint.
That is a lot. Usually the tint for the eyelashes and the tint for the eyebrow, is, you know, like an extra 30 per thing or whatever. So their lash lift and tint on their own is quite expensive. So like if I was just getting that, I would have never gone there. I would have gone to my regular place, which is $100 or $110 for a lift and tint. When I say regular, I've done this once. This was a treat to myself. Congratulations for the end of training. You have been feeling like ugly and you deserve on race day to feel like naturally beautiful. So get yourself a tint and lift and shaping, whatever. For the price of all that, it was $200, right? For a lash lift and tint, at my normal place that I would have gone to is $100. So I come here to get my eyebrows done too, and I get my lash lift, all went great. I loved the girl, it was a great experience. It was really homey, really cute. So I'm in there with just the girl, and about an hour and a half in, or maybe less, another girl who works there walks in. Like she comes into work at a 10 a.m. appointment. She comes into work and she's like, hi, whatever. Hi girls. A little bit later, she walks into the room and says to the girl doing my eyelashes, I'm sick. My girl was like, oh, you don't look it. Like, you know, you say that to your friends. And the girl was like, I feel it, I'm so tired. So in my head, I start to panic. I'm like, this is a tiny place. Is she doing my eyebrows? Because then another girl walks in and she does that girl's eyebrows. When you are working somewhere in a job, I'm like heated. Where you work that close to someone's face and you're working on their eyebrows like this, how dare you show up to work sick? That could be that girl's wedding whose eyebrows she just did. It could be her wedding week and you just showed up sick. They wear masks, which is great, thank God, but like it's a shoebox of a place. If you're working this close to me and you have a mask on, like I don't trust that means I'm not gonna get sick. So I'm like panicking in my head and I'm like, oh God, if that girl's doing my eyebrows, I'm gonna say to her, are you sick? Cause like I'm good then. My girl was gonna do my eyebrows. While I'm like sitting there spiraling, I'm hearing the other girl after she does someone's eyebrows. She's like sitting there clearing her throat and stuff. And I'm just like getting really bothered because I'm like, oh, she actually is like feeling kind of sick. So frustrated. So the girl's about to do my eyebrows and I'm like, how long does this take, by the way? Thinking it'll be like 15 minutes, it's fine. She was like 40 minutes and I was like, because they do the shaping and all the things. That's why it was such a good deal. They like shape map you. They do eyebrow mapping. So it was a really good deal. So I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was going to be quicker. I was like, she's sick. And like, this girl knew I told her I was doing the marathon. So I was like, I really can't get sick by next week. Like, I'm sorry. And she was like, oh, I don't know if she's as sick as she said. And I was like, my anxiety can't handle that for 40 minutes. Like, I'm just going to go. I'll come back. So she charges me for just the lash lift, but that was with tip, $170. It was $150, I guess. And then I gave $15. It came out to $168. I ran out of there. I wish that I stood there longer to be like, hey, so like, can I pay for the whole thing and I'll come back to get the brow part? But I didn't realize, I thought it was gonna be like $120. I didn't realize it was gonna be $170. I just ran out of there because I was in a panic to get out of the small space. Also, I don't feel well, so I'm definitely in my head about like, am I getting sick? This anxiety is not helping, by the way. Clearly, I'm like, putting anxious energy into everything and I need to stop and I'm really gonna try. I think the second my period comes, maybe I'll feel better, or it's just pre-race jitters and it is what it is. I didn't need these for $170. I really didn't. So let me know if I have a right to be annoyed, if I should email and be like, hey, can I get the brow fix for $30? And I haven't really eaten yet today, so my food's gonna be here any minute. I think I need to eat and I'm gonna finish my noon electrolytes and maybe do meditation because clearly your girl's feeling it. Rest of the day, I actually ended up crying in bed. I'm pretty sure I have PMDD and my period still hasn't come yet. Ethan said, get up, loser, we're going shopping. So,
pretty much.
We're going to Bandit now and I already feel so much better. Because he makes me laugh. And,
it's easy.
And shop.
What?
No, this is really beautiful weather and I just need to get out of my hole.
Nice.
But that is a journey for post-marathon, is to figure out what the hell is going on with my hormones. Or maybe it's due to the marathon. Pray for me. Bandit never has anything in stock online, so we're hoping that the in-person store is a better experience.
When they restock, they restock for a while.
You think?
Yeah.
Oh, and then they just like don't have the same styles. All right, the final 6:30 a.m. Not that we really did that much, but the final early morning Saturday run. We're doing.
That's not what we did.
it that much just every day of the week.
Right. We're going on a run with endorphins because they are doing the last 10 miles of the marathon route. So it's gonna be like the Manhattan portion. We meet at Central Park. We'll probably go up first, you know, over the bridge, back down 5th, and end in where like the finish line is, I'm pretty sure. It's kind of chilly out, but I want to show you what we got at Bandit yesterday. I think I'm gonna wear these on race day, so I'm trying them out today. They're the ribbed cadence shorts or stamina. I'll link them. And then Ethan, show your new outfit. The top is new.
The top, yeah.
How cute. And then I think we're gonna match on race day in these shorts.
We can rub our ribs together. Do
Oh. I didn't know what you were saying. Took my electrolytes and beta-alanine, a little more coffee. I'm pretty much ready to go, but we have like 15 minutes. I'm supposed to do 13 today. Everyone else and every plan online says 8 to 10. So I'll probably just do the 10, but I have a feeling she put me on 13, my run coach, because I didn't run that much this week. And there's something with like the percentage of mileage you're supposed to go down and up to prevent injury, but
Follow the plan that was specifically made for you.
do the 13. I am looking for an excuse. I'm getting my period any second. Okay, I'll bring a gel, planning on running the 3 miles back to our apartment, but probably will only do 2. Okay. All right, let's go.
Fleece or Adidas blue.
This is like hot, and the other one's like cool runner, fun color. Honestly, the Strava one would look good. That's fun. Unless you want to save it for race day.
You can wear hats more than once, I found out.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Also wanted to show this that Ethan got. They're called waffles. They are so good. They're just the most flowery. They're not overly sweet or anything, and it's perfect to eat before a run or a race. So we got that and our Bobos out, and I find that these are way easier to stomach when you don't feel like eating in the morning, because it's like you can eat a waffle anytime, right? But like a bowl of oatmeal or overnight oats, like, or even a banana, I couldn't eat right now, but these are very easy to eat.
Pillar, which offers peer support to people who have been affected by suicide. So great organization.
The finish line, they're setting everything up. So anyone could just sit here, or is it like VIP?
Special people.
Special people.
I saw Aaron Judge.
Really?
Yeah.
Like running?
No, his wife is running.
Spectating? Oh, how cute. How are you feeling?
How am I feeling?
Yeah. We're right at the
Kind of
finish
like
line.
A lot of aches and pains a week out, which is not
Me too.
ideal. So just gotta rest and be smart this week.
We're gonna sauna, we're gonna ice every night, we're gonna Advil, and we're gonna feel amazing.
Yeah, hydrate. We'll roll out our calves a lot. Spicy.
Yeah.
I'll kiss you on the neck so many times.
Okay. We're gonna
Salty.
go shower.